Hi everybody, my name is Benjerizer and welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I will be showing you all the secrets that you may have missed in the Piggy Mansion chapter. Let's go! So guys, in the Piggy Mansion chapter, which came out this weekend, we got so many new amazing secrets and lore reveals, which I was not expecting from a simple Halloween-themed chapter, but you know, it has to be pretty crazy. So guys, basically in this chapter, there's a lot of different secrets. And first, let's start off with Duo Kara. And Duo Kara is the bot of the map, but he has some pretty interesting features to him where basically whenever you kill somebody, or just if it's a bot, then he'll just change it randomly, but his face switches from blue to red, which is absolutely awesome, and each one follows separate rules. So if it's blue, if you stop moving, he can't see you, which is so cool. And then with the red, he essentially will just kill you no matter what. But I'm pretty sure he's a little bit slower on the red side. Just got some really cool decorations in this map as well, which are completely new. We got a bunch of little models on the table within the room you need for the wires. And then we also got a bunch of different red versions of items we've already seen. So again, we got the little toy cars, and then we also have pirate ships and blocks, and then we also have the teddy bear, which also came with the witch Z skin. We are going to break down some of the other better secrets in the chapter now. So basically, Eddie, who is the new character introduced in this map, is an elephant, meaning, and well, not all animals in the Piggy universe are related, but this specific elephant is related in some way to Ellie, and I don't know the other person's name because I don't really think we ever got a name for him, but the person within the Maple Donut Badge chapter secret for Ready Player 2, and that's how you got the whole Crown of Madness, which I think you can actually still get. Eddie's design is absolutely awesome. He actually is the first character to have different colored eyes, so he has one blue eye and one brown eye, which is so cool. I freaking love that, and really just his design in general is amazing. Yeah, and then we also got the introduction of paint buckets into the Piggy universe, which is really cool, and we use that to solve the puzzle, which helps us get the white key for the gate, which is just absolutely awesome. I love this one. It is really, this whole chapter is just amazing. But guys, it is now time to take a look at the end cutscene, probably what you guys were looking for forward to the most. So without further ado, here we go. So it basically starts off with Z and Zuzi just escaping, and they bump into Zizzy, and they're like, "Zizzy, you gotta run! There's a scary robot in that house! Don't go in!" And yeah, she does the rock eyebrow raise, which is freaking hilarious. And she kind of starts interrogating them, and Zuzi blames that on Z, who can't really fight back for herself because she doesn't talk. But then, old man Eddie, as they call him, or really just Eddie, he comes over and he's like, "You two learn your lesson. Don't break into homes without permission." And it's great. It is absolutely awesome. And he's a pretty cool dude. And then we see Pony in the bushes, which he was supposed to be watching Z and Zuzi, which is hilarious. And he was finding candy in the bushes instead. And I think he's dressed like Frankenstein, and that's hilarious. And then he just gets stuck in the bush because, you know, it's Pony, and of course he gets stuck in the bush. But now this is actually the interesting part of the cutscene, and this is going to set up a bunch of the Piggy Intercity story, and I'm so excited for it. So we get to see what is in the Black Key room, which was a room that we really couldn't look into. And yes, there is a lot of really crazy lore in this room. So and this is the main thing I wanted to break down in this video. So first of all, basically on the board, it is a conspiracy board with a bunch of crazy looking stuff, and there's a line of text that says the eyes, what do they mean? And there's a bunch of insolence eyes on the board. This is all referring to the insolence because Eddie has been studying them. And then there is Northern Dock sightings, which is the docks. There is messing with mind, lack of sleep, which has been kind of happening, especially with Pony. He's a very good example of that because he's been seeing that. And yeah, messing with mine, that's just kind of something obvious that they really do. And crystals or maybe stones. Now, this I will get to in a second. And then there's tomb voice rumors, which that could mean a lot of things, but I'm assuming that might be about the Northern Dock sightings or this next thing, which is the South Ruins, which was mentioned for some reason in one of the book 1 like storybooks, which is absolutely crazy. I was not expecting that at all, but we get it in the chapter 4 forest one. And I'll just read you like the paragraph. It says, Doggy and I have been safe and sound in this forest for weeks now. We've been silently visiting small towns and taking supplies from there. We spoke for days about what we'll do when it's over. Doggy said he'd like to travel south someday and visit old monuments and ruins. So there's got to be something down there, and it is crazy. And there's also another piece of evidence that relates to this in a different thing, which we will get to in a second here. And now, Old Man Eddie, he basically walks over to his table and we can read his diary. It says, this crystal was given to me in my shop to study. Along with it came photos of these eyes in the South Ruins. So yes, I'm pretty sure the South Ruins have been taken over by the Insolents. Perhaps it is unrelated to the eyes spotted all over, but they share similar properties. Strange events occur well near either. Supernatural properties unlike I've ever seen before. Every time I look at these eyes, I can hear voices speak to me. They tell me to go south. I fear no good is to come from all of this. So my theory, and actually before I tell you my theory, I'm going to show you a picture of the crystal sitting on his desk. And it is a purple crystal, which I don't really have a good theory on, so I'm gonna take somebody else's theory, while of course giving them credit. But right here, we have a page from DJ the Cat on Twitter. He has basically made like this whole like little slideshow of what he thinks the crystal means. And essentially what he thinks it is it's a power source powering the Insolence beings, so possibly the Sentinels, maybe the crawling traps, like just all of these different Insolence beings, which would make a lot of sense. So his question is, what would happen if this actually came to fruition where somebody got a hold of one of these? Would they gain similar supernatural powers? And I think that is a very, very interesting idea. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down below. And then, around the very end of the cutscene, we actually see Eddie, and he calls somebody whose name you might know from somewhere else. Finley. Yes, and Finley is an explorer who was mentioned in the Piggy Season 4 journal note. And like that's one of the best journal notes in the entire game because it could really show what the story of Intercity will be about. And basically he lets him know something big is potentially going to happen. And I will show you guys this right. So here is a picture of the journal. I will put it on screen. And essentially what it says is Exploration Log 8 of Finley and the crew's southern expedition. They tell me to stop calling them the crew, yet they do not understand that it is an honor to be associated with me. What truly matters is that we have decided to venture into the mighty ruins. Orange eyes covered the place, Insolence eyes, but graffiti has never scared me. I, being the great Finley, bravely sent 2 of the crew into the Temple of Dago. They have yet to return. Perhaps they found a treasure and are daring to keep it to themselves. I simply cannot fathom this traitorous behavior. I suppose I must leave the hastily set up camp and proceed into the ruins myself. With the crew, of course. So yeah, this Finley, he reminds me, if you guys have seen Amphibia, he reminds me a lot of General Yunnan, who is like this kind of glory hound, yet in a way is like very full of herself. So we'll probably see a lot of that if we run into Finley within Intercity. But I'm pretty sure this note will take place directly after Eddie tells Finley about this whole thing. Because personally, I just think that makes the most sense within the timeline, and my theory is that the Insolence's overall goal right now is to control the North and the South, because we don't see anything about Lucella. I mean, there's like subtle hints, especially within like chapters like the sewers, the factory, the safe place, all of those like earlier book 2 chapters, which all take place in Lucella. we can see the Insolence's influence is starting to rub off on Lucella, which is very, very bad because they've already taken over most of the north, and they've already taken over the south from the looks of it, because, and yeah, that's probably what's going to happen in Intercity. We're going to have to explore the north and south to see what's actually happening with the Insolence, which is going to be so cool. I'm so excited for Intercity, and like with each new like event release, we get more like details about what the plot could possibly be, and it's so freaking cool. I am so hyped for that. But guys, yeah, with that said, I think that's actually going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I post more awesome videos like this. This was one of the best chapters, I think, ever, like, of Piggy, because it was so difficult. Like, I thought this was more difficult than Breakout, and Breakout was ridiculously hard. But this literally took me 2 hours to complete, and I know a lot of you guys who are probably watching this video still haven't beaten it. So this weekend, probably like October 29th or 30th, I'm going to be streaming the new skin that will be coming out, but I will also help you guys with the chapter. Hopefully just try and get some of you guys the Duocara skin because it's awesome. And yeah, guys, with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!